What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to some good old content on the Chazm YouTube channel, and yes, you did read that title right, I did it again. If you've been subscribed for a while, you'll know that a few months ago I released a video titled How I Got a 100 KD ratio in Hypixel Skywars, and well, just over a month after that, I managed to get another one, and boy was this one intense. And trust me guys, I totally understand that you much prefer my Bed Wars content, especially my commentaries and documentaries and whatnot. I remember like a year ago I uploaded my first Skywars keyboard and mouse sounds video, and literally everyone in the comments was like, Chaz, this is kinda cool, but please never upload anything like this ever again. I was like, alright, noted. However, as most of you know, I play a lot more Skywars than Bed Wars, yet I rarely upload any Skywars content. I'm constantly getting comments from those of you who love watching me play Skywars asking me to upload more of that, and well, you're in luck, because I have a ton of Skywars stuff coming up. And don't worry, to those of you who are thinking, oh man, is he replacing some of his Bed Wars videos with Skywars videos? Nope, I'm still gonna be uploading just as much Bed Wars, but I'm gonna be throwing in some extra Skywars stuff just for you guys. So again, there is no need to worry. I know you guys definitely prefer the commentaries and Bed Wars stuff, but I promise there will be just as much of that as there was before. I have some pretty crazy videos coming up. Now with all of that out of the way, let's get into what this video is actually about. I somehow managed to get another 100 KD in Hypixel Skywars. This video is not to flex, it's not to show off, it's simply just something cool I did that I wanted to share with you guys and give some more tips and stuff that weren't in my last 100 KD video. In this video, I'm also going to be talking about some potential lunar client cosmetics, as well as some other plans I have for the coming month, so stick around if you want to hear that and help me with some cloak designs, but either way, I'll be doing my classic documentary style voiceover for most of the video, and then I'll let you guys hear the actual commentary and audio from the 100 KD session. I won't be showing every single game from that day, but just the important ones. And if you don't know what getting 100 KD means, it means I got a ratio of 100 kills to 1 death. I will actually be showing how I died this time because I know I cut that part out of the last video. It was super unfortunate this time because I actually died when I had like 90 kills and 0 deaths or something. So after that, I basically just had to stop when I reached 100 kills to prevent my KD from splitting in half if I died twice. But just you wait, someday I'll get to 100 kills with 0 deaths and be able to continue and see just how high I can get. And if you for some reason think I'm joking or exaggerating, I will be showing proof throughout and at the end of the video. I know I got some comments on the last vid like, wow, I thought you just had a really good session and said it was 100 because that's a high number, but you actually did it? No way. I mean, I think most of you know by now I'm not just gonna fake stuff or lie and stretch things like this just for content. If I wanted to do that, I'd just title this vid like, guys, I just got a million KD in Skywars. Can you believe that? This is so cool and good. I think it's also important to note that this isn't my overall or total KD or anything. It's not like a 100 KD alt either. It's just from one session of playing. I didn't play any more Skywars that day either, so once again, I was at the top of the daily KD leaderboards. And this website is called highstats.net if you're wondering. But I think that's enough boring statistics talk. Let's get into the good stuff. Now, if you haven't watched my last 100 KD video, you're probably wondering how I did it and if I used some kind of a special secret strat or something. Well, since I'm in a good mood right now, I'll let you in on the little secret. I call it the no social life strat. All you have to do is play Skywars every single day for a couple years, and the main part that most people forget is if you ever have the opportunity to go outside and do real life stuff, you decline and play more Skywars. I know, it's pretty advanced, but once you learn that strat, you instantly can get 100 KD, that's all there is to it. Nah, I'm just messing, of course. I went into a pretty detailed analysis and explanation in my last video about how I did it, so I'm not going to be going over everything again just because I know the people who did watch that video won't want to hear it twice, but I'll summarize a couple of the main things. Firstly, you're going to need a combination of lots of skill and lots of luck. Now, contrary to popular belief, this isn't something you can just achieve every day if you wanted to, unless you're Deboof. Then you get an exception. Secondly, aside from that first strat I talked about, there's no undiscovered playstyle or secret strategy that will make this easier. You literally just have to play 20 or so Skywars games and only die a max of 1 time, while also averaging 5 kills per game. Pretty easy, right? Thirdly, and this kind of ties in with what I said about luck, but you need to have games in which you don't queue lots of good players or hackers. And if you do, you gotta hope you get the overpowered mid loot and they don't. And lastly, something I forgot to mention in the last video, you need to actually be able to sit down and play Skywars for a couple hours without wanting to smash your keyboard the entire time. I know we all struggle with that one. Now obviously if you want to hear more about that kind of stuff and more in-depth tips, my other video is in the description, but I think I went over everything pretty well again, so that is entirely up to you. One thing that I am kinda happy about in this video as opposed to the last one is that I actually had some really intense moments this time. Whether it was block clutching or surviving on 1 heart, I even fought against multiple Diamond Division players this time. Now instead of getting 30 comments saying, this is not impressive, you fought noobs the entire time, I'll only get 29 comments like that, so it's a huge improvement. Another thing that's really important to mention, and I'm sure some of you have already noticed, is that I played all of these games with someone named Fatban. The reason that's important is because I know some of you will be commenting, Chaz, you do know Fatban is a toxic cheater, right? That's basically boosting. But no. Don't get me wrong, I used to think exactly the same. In fact, the only reason we met in the first place was because a few years ago he was toxic to me in a Skywars game. So then why am I playing with him, you ask? Well, because he's definitely not the person he was back then. He's changed a lot. He took it upon himself to apologize to me as well as most other people who he's upset in the past, and I can assure you he hasn't cheated on Hypixel for years. I'm not really going to go any further into it because frankly it's in the past and it doesn't involve me, and everyone is certainly entitled to their own opinion, but I personally don't think there's any good that comes from holding grudges on people for things that happened that long ago. And by the way, since I know you're watching this, Fat Band, you literally got carried in all of these games, bud. Isn't that embarrassing? No, I'm just messing with you. Now, there are just a few more things I want to talk about before I head out and let you guys hear the actual gameplay audio. They're mostly unrelated to the video, but I might as well talk about them anyway. First things first, as mentioned earlier, I'm probably going to start working on getting partnered with Lunar Client. I know, finally, right? Now, I messaged Jordan on Twitter a long time ago. He's one of the Lunar Client admins. I think that was like right when I hit 30k last year, but unfortunately he didn't reply. I messaged him again a few months after that and still got no response, so I'm not sure if either he didn't see it or if I just wasn't popular enough for him at the time. Nonetheless, I'm going to be reaching out again shortly, as well as messaging some of the other Lunar staff and some of my friends who are already partnered, so hopefully this time I'll be successful. Now with that being said, I want to try and get a cloak or some other cosmetic on the Lunar Client store. However, this is where you guys come in. I certainly don't want to be one of those YouTubers who releases a really ugly cloak that nobody wants to wear, but they still do anyway just to support that YouTuber. I want to make something that you guys actually really like. If any of you have ever been randomly browsing the Lunar cloaks and thought to yourself, I really hope someone releases a cloak with, you know, this specific design. Like if you've ever had an idea for a cloak that you would really like, toss it in the comments, because I want to hear what you guys are actually interested in. As of right now, I have 2 potential designs already made. They were actually made by my old thumbnail maker, Avstra. I think he did an amazing job on them, and I'll show them on screen in a moment, but I'd really love it if you guys could give feedback on them and let me know if you'd actually wear them, because I think that's the most important thing. The first design we came up with is something called Royal Dragon. As you know, dragons are for some reason a big part of the Chazm Gaming, Bed Wars, Skywars, Minecraft YouTube channel. I mean, my Twitter banner has a dragon. I've had a small dragon design on the back of all my Minecraft skins, which, fun fact, 80 and I coincidentally have the same design on our back. It wasn't planned at all, but either way, we took that design and turned it into these beautiful cloaks. There's also going to be like an enchantment glint animation on it that shines every so often. Obviously, we are totally open to any feedback you have about them. And we also have many different colors and ideas for what we could do with them. Again, if you do have your own ideas for any changes to it, or you want to let me know which color is your favorite, or if you just want to say, Chaz, that's cool and all, but it's not something I see myself wearing, I'm all ears, and any feedback is good feedback. Secondly, and this is just a concept right now, we don't really have a finalized design or anything yet, but of course, another huge thing for the Chazm channel is jazz, or in a more general form, music. Because of this, I wanted to combine the prestigious notes trail from Ranked Skywars with a super stylish and fancy cloak called the Musical Waterfall. That name is definitely subject to change. Now, I put this design together in like 2 minutes. I already know how bad it is. You don't have to say that. It's just a concept. But just imagine like a really dark cloak contrasted by these bright rainbow music notes that are infinitely falling. They'll be much brighter than this. I really couldn't figure out how to get it to look right. Kind of like Pac-Man, where once they get to the bottom, they'll appear back on top and fall back down.
You serious?
I know that one's gonna be a lot harder to conceptualize, especially in the version I made, but I think both cloak ideas are pretty great, and I can't really decide which one I prefer, but the funny thing is, it's not my decision to make. Why, it's yours, of course. I'd release both if I could, and if they give me that opportunity, I certainly will try to, but once again, I just want to make sure you guys like them and would actually wear them, because if not, I'll probably release something completely different if you guys have better ideas. Either way, this is going to be the final game I commentate over, and then it'll just be the past version of myself doing the commentary. Once again, the proof will be at the end of the video if you want to see that, but thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I'll see you soon. I kind of want to see what the session KD is right now for me.
Yeah, you haven't died once.
I'm assuming it has to be like 50 or something. I'm going to play really safe this game.
Yeah, he's that nice.
Infernal Ash is dead.
Nice.
Got him.
Correct.
Okay. I have 10 gaps. Such a like a war zone here at mid. There's so much like blocks everywhere and items and
Yeah. And lava.
Oh, I see.
Too late.
Place lava on both of us because I knew I could take
Yeah.
more of it. Oh my gosh, my KD is 6'9" right now.
Let's get another 100 KD.
Yep.
Imagine he died like 99.
I know. Just stay safe. I'm gonna go kill this guy.
Yeah.
Got him.
Now I'm looking good.
Sweet. This guy's so laggy. Now they're running. They see us coming and they're just like, oh, never mind. I got him.
Oh, nice cheats. Nice cheats.
I know, right? This poor guy. Oh my gosh. I got him. No, he's legit. He's just laggy. Oh. Come on, fall. Yes. Alright, I got him. Get this guy to fall too. Fall. What? There's no way. Oh, he left. Okay. Bro.
If you die once, still you can still have your.
Yeah, we
AR.
can still get it, but okay. If I could get a couple more kills this game, that'd be huge.
Oh yeah.
There's one, I think. Yep.
Try not to get knocked off.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I got scared there. I'm playing like way too safe now. It's gonna get me killed.
Yeah, yeah. Like you're perfect, but like you're scared you're gonna die. So then...
Yep. So last time I got 100 KD, I actually died at like 102 or something. So I want to see how far I can take this one. Shoot, I didn't get really much of anything, but I'm not even gonna jump. I'm gonna just bridge. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people here actually. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, they're coming. They're coming.
Oh no.
He's all wham stop. He's all wham stop.
Okay,
No
that's good.
teammate. He did not expect you to be this
Yeah.
time.
Oh come on, no. Go down.
He's coming. He's coming.
Yep.
Wait, never mind. Bro.
Where is he?
Oh, he's up there trying to. Oh, they block clutched.
This guy is so annoying, man. I have to get out of
his
here.
teammate is right
Yeah.
there. His teammate's right there. Oh no. Oh.
No, this is it.
Yeah, it's it. He got so stacked.
Dude, I know. One thing I really hate about Xiao Hao is that the whole bottom is slabs. I couldn't place any blocks there. I could still get 100 KD if we play really safe, but actually, go make the bridge like right off the bat with the disco stuff. Make a quick bridge without any chance of getting knocked off. That's how you do it. Three. Thank you. It's 4. So close. So close yet so far. Oh, careful, careful. That's 5. One more.
You wanna go in?
Got him.
Nice.
That should be 100 if I don't die this game. You got that one. Other one's behind. Oh shoot.
Oh, he's coming for you. Watch out.
Oh boy. I'm good.
Have you gotten? How many kills do you have?
The other one pearled on me actually. Let me pearl out. There we go. Think that should be 100 kills and 1 death.